enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then. Where the story starts and never ends. Tune and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and to another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Yes, indeed, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you all this morning. Yes, indeed. So let's get to it, because I tried to do a description. All right, y'all. I'm here. Child, StreamYard has been StreamYarding this morning for your boy, for your man, your friend, okay? But we are here. Welcome in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations. Let me read y'all the description I was going to put in my description box. Oh, okay. So this is what I said, y'all. Hey, good morning. Hopefully all's well for each and every single one of you. This is going to be a very short description because we have a lot of links for our first destination. So with that being said, let's make it do what it do because it's time going tour it's time to make it do what it do going on tour. Megan Thee Stallion has a hit Broadway show, has hit Broadway rather, and my God, the culture, society, everybody in between is here for it. We'll talk about it. Now, as everybody knows, her real name is Miss Jill Scott Lee. Okay, Miss Jill Lee, Miss Lee, if you're nasty. But wait till you hear about this amazing woman named Hannah who found something truly amazing that you would not find in a particular place. We'll talk. United Nations have made the decision called slavery the gravest crime in the history of the United States. Was a culturally significant moment. Kamala Harris, who should have been elected, by the way, there's a lawsuit still going on, I believe, in New York that she actually did win. But that's neither here nor there. Our first stop after everything's been said and done is in my home state of Arkansas. We're going to talk about that. Remember 47, the one that the rest of y'all voted for? That one. And now y'all complain about the hellhole we're in, but no one gives a damn uggerish about how you feel. That one. Got some updates on him. Angel Love, whose real name should be Angel Lee, has been featured on RollingOut.com and on Rolling Out Magazine. We're very excited to celebrate her this morning. And finally, Candice Owens is saying the president of the United States, the one that she, Officer Tatum, and many others put their support behind him, is calling him a coward. By the way, somebody wanted to procreate with her. The intelligence was not born with her. So we got a lot to talk about and a whole lot to get through. So higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down the psychotic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. One thing to know, two things for sure. That over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you started it out right. But whenever you're in the daylight, and a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
It is a new morning. Julie Jim Moonves and Ross Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely right on this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have all you here. Thank you for the love, grace, and space this morning. Y'all have no idea how hard this show was to get on the air. But damn it, we're going to press on because that's what we do over here. But before we get to all that, I just want to showcase this to y'all. Let's roll it.
where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? Chicas. Where are the girls that like to have fun? I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, take a shot, never run girl. I'm a fun girl, shot, take a shot, never run, girl. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, fun girl. See a shot, take a shot, never run, girl. C-H-I-C-A-S, 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 C-H-I-C-A-S.
Get you started with a little bit of Megan Thee Stallion in the morning because, as you guys know, she has hit Broadway in the hit musical Moulin Rouge, the musical. And by the way, I think Moulin Rouge accepts here, there, and everywhere in terms of any person from any race, color, and creed because of this right here. It's happened this morning. I wanted to show this to y'all right here. Look at this. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction hereof are citizens of the United States and of the state where they reside. The 14th Amendment of the Constitution of these United States. Let's get to it, everybody. This is so exciting. Megan Thee Stallion has hit Broadway. Here we go, everybody. Now, this is from Playbill. Shout out to them. You know it's your girl, You know it's your girl. See Megan Thee Stallion take first Broadway bow in Moulin Rouge. Also watch the songwriter and rapper treat the audience at the Hirschfield to a medley of her own hits. So what they do at Moulin Rouge, if you are a part of the show, they incorporate your music into the catalog and into the show itself, which is amazing. Let's get to it. The award-winning rapper, songwriter, actor Megan Thee Stallion made her Broadway debut in the Tony-winning Moulin Rouge musical March 24th. Watch the artist take her first Broadway bow alongside her fellow Moulin Rouge co-stars in the gallery below. Megan Thee Stallion stepped into the traditionally male role of Zitler, formerly Harold Zitler, the part created by Tony winner Danny Burstein for a limited engagement through May 17th at the Al Hirschfield Theater. She's making history as the first female identifying performer to play the role, not only in the Broadway production, but in any Moulin Rouge production worldwide. The long-running musical also welcomed recording artist Kelsey Watts, recently made her own Broadway debut as Jane Seymour in Six the Musical to the role of Saturnine March 24th. There we go. Okay. Well, there she is there as Zitler. Let me tell you something. There better be a clothing line inspired by this. And Klay Thompson, like I said, you better steal every costume that she wore backstage on the final night. Okay. I'm sure the musical will give them to her. But just in case, Klay, steal them. Okay. Just. That is known as the Rockettes kick, and she is kicking. Do you hear me? And that balcony where she was doing what she was doing, I think I have a video of that, I believe. Like I said, there were so many links, y'all. I tried to keep them all in there, but for the description box, I had to get rid of some of them. Let's keep going here. So during current call, Megan Thee Stallion also performed a medley of her songs Body, WAP, and Savage. Watch that performance below. So we're going to watch a little bit of it, okay? Listen. Oh man, I am so happy about this. Oh my God, he did that motherfucking thing. Did you hear me? Oh my, y'all, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. That May 17th date is booked up, child. It's booked all the way up. They need to put this out on Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max. Somebody needs to put it out first. Oh my God. And it's incorporated into the show, y'all. Oh my God. Yes! Y'all, I'm talking through because of the music. Okay, so listen, I'm trying to get it to you. Oh man, this is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, motherfucking done. That's how you do that shit. Yes, 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 yes. That's how you do that. That's how you do that shit. That's how you do that. And y'all, this Broadway play is closing. Oh my God. Y'all. But the men kind of dresses. Yes. Y'all give me a moment. I'm gonna show y'all Oh my God. I legit would go to this. Like for real. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I'm trying to find it. Give me a moment. That's the current call, everybody. The is Megan Thee Stallion. Making it do what it do. Oh my God. I know I said it to myself. Give me a moment. Listen. That's amazing. Yes! Pick them up! Pick them all the way up, mate! Oh my God. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Yeah. Very, very, very. Y'all, that makes my heart happy. Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell you something. In the world that we live in, right now to see so many people come together for fucking for good fucking artistry, for good fucking gifts, for just good fucking. She did that shit. She did that shit. She did that. I can see why Milagro Grams went after her, because she will never be a fifth core or a half of that queen, Megan Thee Stallion. Rejected. See me. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by StreamYard. Like I said, Megan Thee Stallion is the one to activate. That's why Milagro is hated. Milagro cannot stand it. Even though she doesn't have a mom and her dad, she got a cavalry with mom and dad energy. Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson's kids will be bigger than Milagro Graham's daughters. Although I want Milagro Graham's daughters to cut off their mother. Don't cut off your father, because he seems to be the level-headed one. And child, I hope Milagro Graham's husband is just screwing somebody else at this point. But also, number 3, the reason why Milagro went after Megan Thee Stallion is because Milagro could not do that. What we just saw, no. Never, ever. Ever. Okay? All right? So, listen, Megan Thee Stallion, well fucking done with you. Well fucking done. I'm not even done with the article yet. I still got more. Megan Thee Stallion for y'all. We're not done. We're not done. Really, StreamYard, this is what you. And now you want to come through. Okay. Let's get back to it. Hang on. I'm going to get y'all that clip of the balcony, because I need y'all to see how Megan just gathered everybody. Give me a moment. Here we go, y'all. Come on, man. all this makes my heart so happy. Oh, Jesus. I am truly like, this is a good Friday meal. Okay, I don't know if you haven't one, but we're going to make it to the Oh my God. Oh my God. She's going to be an EGOT winner. She is going to be an EGOT winner. Okay. And y'all see how the crowd is going for her so hard. Y'all, she Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, and Warner Brothers. When Megan gets that EGOT, could y'all please get rid of Jennifer Hudson? Please, for the love of God, she ain't got no interviewing skills at all. At all. And listen, I don't want the staff and crew to lose a check. I don't. But good damn, being a talk show host, you're basically being a content creator 5 days a week. That what we just saw from Mulan, that should be on daytime TV, not Jennifer Hudson. The only reason why she is set up the way she is because she is an EGOT winner and she's a brilliant singer and a brilliant actress. But child, you have to bring the essence of who you are every day to daytime TV. You can't bring your persona. You got to bring yourself. Sorry. That's why talk shows, they're not falling off because Tamron Hall is still renewed, okay? But Tamron Hall is also a journalist, right? So she's about her business. I'm going to need the Megan Thee Stallion daytime talk show to come to daytime TV and get rid of Jennifer Hudson, please, and thank you on the double. Listen, don't get mad at me. Oh, my God. Okay. In an earlier statement, Megan Thee Stallion said, stepping onto the Broadway stage and joining Moulin Rouge. Sorry, y'all. Let me pull it up here. In an earlier statement, Megan Thee Stallion said, stepping onto the Broadway stage and joining the Moulin Rouge, the musical team, is an absolute honor. I've always believed in pushing myself creatively, and theater is definitely a new opportunity that I'm excited to embrace. Broadway demands a different level of discipline, preparation, and storytelling, but I'm up for the challenge. I came with for the heights to see a new side of me. Welcoming Megan Thee Stallion into the Moulin Rouge musical community is a thrilling moment for us, added producer Carmen Palvic. Megan is a true global superstar. She is one of the most influential artists of her generation, and her impact on music and culture is undeniable. This historic casting is a major part of our closing celebrations and our farewell gift to Broadway audiences, and one of our biggest announcements in the history of Moulin Rouge. We want our show to go for spectacular bang, and Megan is the force of nature to lead us there. And yes, there will be a hint of music from her own iconic catalog, as we just saw. It's an unmissable moment for both Megan's fans and ours. Megan Thee Stallion is a 3-time Grammy-winning artist who has enjoyed 3 Billboard Hot 100 #1 hits, including Hiss, #Megan's Law, Savage remix with Beyonce and WAP Cardi B. The multi-hyphenate has also acted in Dix the Musical from A24 and the 2024 Mean Girls film, star show, hit show P-Valley, and She-Hulk Attorney at Law. She's also hosted the MTV Video Music Awards, the VMAs, Saturday Night Live, and co-hosted The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. The Broadway cast also includes Christian Douglas as Christian, Andre Ward as Toulouse Lautrec, David Harris as the Duke of Monmouth, Ricky Rojas as Santiago, Samantha Dolmaid as Nene Haley, and Ariana Rosario as the Santini alternate. The musical announced that it will end its 7-year run in July. The production is directed by Alex Timbers with a book by John Logan based on the Baz Luhrmann directed movie of the same name, and choreography by Sonia Tranch. The score features covers of Firework by Katy Perry, Your Song by Elton John, and Chandelier by Sia, among many other modern pop songs. The story takes place at Paris's fading Moulin Rouge and follows a tragic love story between performer Santinet and composer Christian. The production's music team includes musical supervisor Justin Levine, Music producer Matt Stein, music director Andrew Graham. Orchestrations are by Levine Stein, Kate Krissick, and Charlie Rosen, with dance arrangements by Levine Stein. Also on the creative team are scenic designer Derek McLean, costume designer Catherine Zerber, line designer Justin Townsend, sound designer Peter Heskey, hair designer David Brian Brown, and makeup designer Sarah Chiemo, with creative services by Lauren and Catherine Martin. Casting is by Jim Carr and Stephen Capone. Star casting is by Whitney Theatrical. In addition to Best Musical, the production won Tony's for Best Performance by Actor in a Leading Role in the musical Aaron Tveit. That will be Megan Thee Stallion. Believe me, that's going to be coming up. Even if it's a guest, if even it's a guesting role, she will win her Tony. Okay. Best Performance by Actor in a Feature Role in the musical Danny Burstein. Best Choreography Taya. Best Direction of Musical Timbers. Best Orchestrations Levine, Krissick, Rosen, and Stein. Best Scenic Design for Musical McLean. Best Costume Design for Musical Zuber. Best Line Design for Musical Townsend, and Best Sound Design of Musical Helsinki. Having performed to over 12 million audience members across 15 productions worldwide, Moulin Rouge is also currently playing North America on a national tour. London's West End, Germany, Korea, the Netherlands, a world tour, and nine replica productions in Scandinavia and Italy. Whew, that was a lot, child. Listen, Moulin Rouge, I know you're going out with a bang, but child, listen, somebody else is going to pick up Megan Thee Stallion and do another Broadway show. I think Moulin Rouge is like recognizing, like, wait, are we really ending this musical? Because they're recognizing the weight, right, of it. So let's keep going. Okay, so I did have that video for you all. Okay, I did. I already showed it. Okay, so here is more, right? I want to show y'all this. And I'm very proud of what I'm about to show y'all. Very, very proud. I swear to God with technology, man. I'm just trying to put on a good show for y'all. That's all I'm trying to do. Give me a moment, y'all. All right, here we go. Get ready for this. This is so exciting, y'all. Now, I want y'all to see this. Megan Thee Stallion is driving record-breaking ticket demand for Moulin Rouge. Ticket sales climbed 3.4 times and held through opening night. Now, this company is StubHub. Now, I'm going to go in here, zoom in, and click on 6 people right here. So you see the wrap up, you see Megan Thee Stallion, you see Hip Hop Appreciation, you see Broadway Works, and you see Venus the Hottie. The rest of those are verified check marks. Venus, I am so motherfucking proud of you. Oh my God, I'm so damn proud. Look at this right here, y'all. StubHub invite you to collaborate on a reel. Yes, indeed. And they liked her comment. I am so damn proud of Venus, man. Venus the Hottie is such a force of nature that, quite frankly, some of y'all didn't fucking deserve. And I ain't talking to you, but hashtag a hit dog will holler. But sincerely, 4,274 followers. And then right here, Megan Thee Stallion comment, wait, where did you see this? Megan Thee Stallion mentioned you in a story. Megan Thee Stallion reposted your video. StubHub, child, I am so fucking proud of you. Just know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. I am so motherfucking ass proud of you. And I love you, and I value, and I appreciate you so damn much. I wanted to make sure that Venus the High got her credit. on this. I had to listen as I was looking at all the links. I'm like, okay, I got to keep Venus in here. So shout out to Venus. Now check this out here. Oh, it's going to do it again, isn't it? Yep, give me a moment, y'all. I swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. Probably going to have to do that for all the Instagrams here in a minute. Get this up here.
Megan Thee Stallion's debut performance in Moulin Rouge on Broadway, and here are all of my thoughts as well as some of the changes that were made in order to accommodate a female Ziedler. And let's just get this out of the way right up top. Can she act? Not really. Can she sing? Not really. But did I have...
Okay, hang on. First of all, I would like to see him in drag do a fifth core half of what Megan Thee Stallion did, okay? She's a 3-time Grammy-winning artist and has acted in more things than you have never acted in. Let's keep going. See, what we're not going to do, because you have privileges and you're a part of a whole community, okay? The LGBTQIA plus community, shout out to y'all. We love y'all. We value y'all. We appreciate y'all. But what we're not going to do is allow him to disrespect this platform that chose her. They chose her. They chose her. And also made the size a lot of LGBTQIA plus fans. Let's keep going. You're doing too much.
A really great time, absolutely. And I will give her credit, her comedic timing is actually really solid. Her razor scene genuinely had me cackling. And while she's definitely not a vocalist, you don't really need to be for Ziedler. She gets by just fine talk singing her lyrics. The one bit they modified for her was Chandelier, where she starts off the song talk singing, and then once they get to the chorus, Toulouse takes over. And she just kind of mouths the words along with him. Honestly, it worked fine. I should also note that the character's name is now just Ziedler, no more Harold, and any references to his first name have just been removed. But she does use she, her pronouns, so this is an explicitly female Ziedler. She's not playing the role as a guy. And I actually really liked the implications of a female Ziedler. It made the relationship between Satine and Ziedler feel very sisterly, and you get the sense that when the Duke threatens to send them all back out to the street, that includes Ziedler. You very much get the sense that she comes from the same upbringing as Satine and is just trying to do whatever it takes to not go back to that life. Now, there is a queer element of the character where Ziedler flirts with one of the chorus boys. That role is still played by a man, so it is straight in this version. And they did a great job updating the costumes to fit a female body. Like, she has some great looks throughout the show, especially in Act 2. Like, the costume designer really knocked it out of the park. And overall, I had a really fun time. Like I said, she's not technically the best performer, but she really owns that stage.
Sir, stop it. Who are you? I'm just asking questions. Now listen, I hate to do this. But 19,200 followers compared to Megan Thee Stallion. Give me a moment, okay? $32.7 million followers. I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing the most, okay? Let's go back to it.
And makes the role her own, and I think fans of hers are going to have a really great time.
So there you go there with that one. Here it is from Black Future Club, Black Geek Squad, rather. Here we go.
You're welcome here. No matter your desire, you're welcome here. For this is more than a nightclub. The Moulin Rouge is a state of mind.
I'm getting goosebumps now. Oh my God.
No matter your
Y'all saw that already. Ovation, baby. Yes, indeed. God, y'all. That's been spending over an hour on it. Wow. Oh my God. And don't worry, we still got Jill Scott, Slavery, English Robots, Voice That Angel Love, and Candice Owens. We got a lot more show on the way. We are live on tour this morning. Talking about Megan Thee Stallion, Moulin Rouge, Welcome in, glad to have you here. Y'all, oh my God, why am I getting so emotional, man? Like, just, somebody said to me one time, the hardest test that you will ever, one of the hardest tests, rather, you will ever have in life is supporting others while you are waiting your turn. And while that is a hard test, what a joy, a privilege, and an honor it is to see that we can be something. That's a joy. And I think that's what's making me so happy this morning about this. And yeah, those tickets are sold out, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all not gonna be able to get a ticket. So check this out from Entertainment Tonight.
Wait, girl. Then the first thing on Broadway I ever do is the iconic Moulin Rouge. And as Ziegler, as the first woman Ziegler ever.
Give me a moment, y'all.
Major career milestone.
I don't know why they're being extra with this. I don't know why.
Going to Broadway.
I know, she's a Broadway girl. In the first
Seriously. Don't worry, y'all. If I gotta go to YouTube to do it, don't worry. We're gonna get it.
Milestone. Going to Broadway.
I know, she's a Broadway girl. And the first thing on Broadway I ever do is the iconic Moulin Rouge. And as Ziegler, as the first woman Ziegler ever.
How did this come about?
My team said, what do you think about Broadway? Would you like to be on Broadway? And I'm like, yeah, duh, I want to be on Broadway. What's going on? And they told me that I had an opportunity to come be Ziegler in Moulin Rouge. And I was like, who, me? Like, Ziegler is already like a outgoing, loud, whimsical character, but just bringing like Megan Thee Stallion to it, bringing my own attitude, my own little flavor. I feel like it's a whole new character. I literally say my lines every day. I say them in the shower. I say them when I'm eating. I say them when I'm on the phone. Being in a theater, I could literally see everybody's face. So I feel like it's a different type of performance that I'm giving. And it's not me as a musician. It's me as Ziegler.
Major career.
First of all,
milestone. Going to
let's
Broadway.
give up for the face.
I know.
The face card is carding. Okay. Now, of course, this brother here is Todrick Hall. Now, I know, Celebrity Big Brother and all that stuff. He has controversy, but he's also that dude. So let's talk about it.
Theater community, Todrick Hall here, and listen, I've been hearing a lot of conversation and chatter about stunt casting. Some people are very pro it, some people are against it. I wanted to reserve like my thoughts until I got to see the performance last night of Moulin Rouge, where Meg Thee Stallion made her Broadway debut as Ziegler in Moulin Rouge. I bought the merchandise. They had like specific Meg Thee Stallion merchandise. I just have to say the energy in the room was electric. And what I love the most about it is that I saw probably the most diversity that I've seen in a Broadway house. This week, I would say between Jellicle Ball, this show, and Ragtime and Mexodus, which I saw at the Darryl Roth Theater, this season has so much diversity, and there are so many Black and brown people coming to the theater in numbers that I haven't seen in a long time, probably since Color Purple with Fantasia and Shaka Khan and BB Winans in the early 2000s. I heard so many conversations with people saying, I've never seen a Broadway show. I flew here because I wanted to support our girls. So many people from Texas and Atlanta. I sat next to some people who were like, I love this. I've never seen a Broadway show, but we're here through the weekend. Are there any other shows that you would suggest? I think that this is such an incredible entry point to the world of musical theater from people who might not have ever seen it. I absolutely loved getting to watch them be invested in the show. I have been fortunate enough to see Moulin Rouge over 10 times. And so I was looking to my left and looking to my right and seeing like, will they be invested in the show when Meg's not on stage? And the answer was yes. They were hooting and hollering and cheering for everyone. I think if you want to see a traditional theater experience, there are 30 other shows that are on Broadway. People are going to be invested in the show in a different way. They were screaming and yelling and really getting involved. And I just want to encourage people who are coming to the theater to not shush them and make them not excited about it, because this audience is different. It feels like a hybrid between a concert and a musical. And I want to encourage us as a theater community to not gatekeep musical theater, because there was a time not too long ago where, you know, the celebrities of the golden age of Broadway, the Beyoncés and Taylor Swifts of that time, if you will, were seen on Broadway and then heard on the radio and then on television. And I know that a lot of us are theater purists and traditionalists, but theater is in a difficult place right now, and we're trying to find its new footing. And I think that Meg Thee Stallion coming in and doing 8 shows a week and, you know,
8 shows
participating in the theater community is only something that helps bring people to the theater. I sort of had an issue like this once
Foundation,
cast as, Billy Flynn in Chicago, and I was like, I don't know if I should be playing this role. Did I take a role from somebody who'd be more suited for this? And my good friend Shoshana Bean was like, think of all the people who get to keep jobs because you're in the show. If they have to sacrifice one role to put somebody in there who's going to bring in people to the theater, then I think that is a good thing for everybody who gets to keep working, not just the actors, but the orchestra, the performers backstage, the technicians, the wigs, the costume team. Everybody gets to keep working because people like Meg Thee Stallion are coming in there. I don't know what she's getting paid, but I can't imagine it is more than she'd be paid to do a Super Bowl commercial or a concert somewhere. I think she's doing it because she genuinely has an appreciation for theater. And lastly, I will say, I got to go to the after party yesterday, and Meg got up and they gave her a microphone impromptu and told her to give a speech. And she gushed to the cast about how hard they work. And she was like, I thought I worked hard before. I have never seen people work as hard as you. I'm paraphrasing. But she was like, it has made me realize I could work harder. I could complain less. You guys have taught me so much. I hope I'm rising to the occasion. You can tell that she worked her ass off. She knew every single line. She didn't miss one piece of choreography, one line. They changed things and altered it for it to fit to her personality. She rapped some things that were typically sang, but the show's been open for 7 years. I've seen the show a lot of times. And when I go back to see a show with a star in it, I don't want to see them completely transform into the character. Sometimes I want to see what they do and how they bring the show. I want to see, I want to see Cardi B as the MC in Cabaret. Like, that might be a little crazy, but honestly, I'd buy a ticket. But, anyway, I thought it was really, really awesome the way she gave everybody their flowers. And Kelsey Watts, like, she was surrounded by all of these beautiful people, and it felt like she really was a part of the community. I absolutely loved it. If you get a chance to get a ticket, you should go and watch Meg Thee Stallion. You should go see her Broadway debut and see the energy that she's bringing to the room. See the people who have never seen a Broadway musical be told to turn off their phones, be engulfed, and swept away by the story. I just think it's such a beautiful thing. Shout out to Benton Whitley and whoever else came up with this genius casting decision, because it was really, really awesome to watch. It gave me chills so many times. I love it. I love it. I love it. I had a grand old time. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you get a chance to go see her on Broadway, because she's there, I think, for 6 weeks, 8 weeks. I'm not sure how long she's there, but it's definitely an energy that you will have not felt in the theater in a long time. And that is something to be celebrated.
Todrick Hall, do more of this shit. Do more of this shit. Do more of this motherfucking shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. A excellent take. My dad, for example, he's not a musical fan, but I feel like he would have a good time at this. Like, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, Moulin Rouge, and Broadway. Okay, she went from the courtroom and whooping ass to Broadway and line it all up. Congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion. All right, y'all. We have more Brandon Virtual Tour Live coming up right from this space right here, right now. Now, imagine, if you will, you have made it to a state in your life, rather, in your mind, and you know everything in between is good, until a little wrinkle breaks through your timeline. Check this out. From Black Information Network, TikTok returns family photos to Jill Scott after help from social media. The saddest thing she's ever seen at a Goodwill. Those are family photos of Jill Scott at a Goodwill.
Jill Scott's social media manager messaged me on TikTok this morning about the photos and if I could get them back to her. So I'm in the process of that right now. Once I officially get them back to her, I'll give y'all another little small update on that. I have been reading some of y'all's comments saying that some of these photos could be worth money. I don't care. I know that photos are very special and meaningful to some people. Jill Scott's social media manager. And since I was hesitant on who I was talking to and a few other messages I've gotten, I ended up going to Jill's website last night and contacting her team through there. So hopefully I'll hear back from them within the next few days. If any of y'all have any advice for me or another way to go about this, let me know. And since I was...
How on earth did Jill Scott's family photos end up at a Goodwill? I think it was meant for somebody who doesn't really know Jill Scott, is to find them, because people already talk about how much money you can get. Not everything is about making money. No one give to no one unless it's Jill Scott herself. How does someone's personal pictures end up in a Goodwill? Well, moving to a new home, my mommy moved. We're all grateful to get the pics back. I'll let you know when they arrive. Thanks again. First of all, shout out to Hannah. Her TikTok handle is What's Hannah Into, for, first of all, being so understanding of the assignment. And I know we just spent close to an hour on Megan Thee Stallion. The fact that people are so driven to take roots that belong to somebody and to make profit off of it. It's just a disgusting damn shame, a disgrace, and just gutter behavior. And the fact that, and we all know that she's white, but she said right is right and wrong is wrong. And it's so sad when the younger generation, when younger people are more grown than grown adults who all they could talk about is Carissa Shields, Krishan Rock, and whoever else is the gutter, below the barrel, under the gunk of Zeus as content. Shout out to Hannah. Thank you, Hannah, for what you've done. I am sure Jill Scott and her team are going to take care of you in a great, great fashion. I think you guys will have a connection for life. And whoever brought those pictures to Goodwill, I would say shame on you, right? But then again, it's 2026, and just imagine the people at Goodwill like, this is Jill Scott. What the hell? But also, too, everything happens for a reason in that fashion. So there's a huge update on this. Let's get to that now from complex.com. Viral Jill Scott Goodwill photo mystery gets a happy ending. We're all grateful. A stranger's act of kindness helped reunite the singer and her family with their lost photos. And y'all know I usually use the thumbnail. I usually use the picture rather from every article that from every destination we're going to talk about. So that was the one that I got to use. Jill Scott has confirmed that a set of childhood photos discovered at Goodwill store is being returned to her family, closing the loop on a viral story that quickly spread across social media. In a post on Twitter, the Grammy-winning artist addressed the situation directly. Ryan, how does someone's personal pictures end up at Goodwill? Well, moving to a new home. My mommy moved. We're all grateful to get the pics back. I'll let you know when they arrive. Thanks again. And not to mention to give credit to Hannah on social media. It's just, of course, that's Miss Jill Scott Lee, Miss Jill Lee, Miss Lee. If you're nasty, of course she would be that loving, kind, and gracious. The message now confirmed that the photos were authentic, but also provided context on how such personal items end up at a thrift store. Scott's response quickly gained traction online, with fans reacting to both the unexpected journey of the images and the successful effort to return them. Story began when a Nashville-based TikToker named Hannah, known for sharing thrift store finds, came across a collection of framed and loose photographs featuring what appeared to be a young Scott and her family. Initially describing it as the saddest thing she had seen at Goodwill, Hannah later realized who the photos belonged to and purchased them with the intention of returning them. In a follow-up video, she asked her audience, not her money. Sorry, y'all. She asked her audience to help her connect her with Scott, making it clear that she had no interest in profiting from the discovery. I've been reading some of y'all comments about how some of these photos could be worth money. I don't care. I know that photos are very special and meaningful to some people, she said. Scott, a 3-time Grammy winner whose career spans music, acting, and writing, has built a reputation for grounding her work in personal storytelling. From her early days in poetry to roles in projects like Why Did I Get Married, her creative output has often centered on memory, identity, and lived experience. The viral moment arrives during a period of renewed visibility for Jill Scott, who recently released her latest album independently. Like I said, shout out to Hannah. Thank you. Love you, and value. I appreciate you, Hannah. I and we feel the love, and we send it right back to you. Thank you so much for what you did. Great job to Hannah there. Shout out to Hannah. Y'all can tell it's a different kind of show this morning. So let's get to this now. This is some very big news from People Magazine, people.com. Everybody's talking about it. Here we go here. The United Nations call African slave trade the gravest crime against humanity, but the U.S. is one of 3 countries to vote against it. The U.S. voted against the measure because it does not recognize the legal right to reparations for historical wrongs that were not illegal under international law at the time they occurred. What you need to know, the UN approved a resolution to call the transatlantic slave trade the gravest crime against humanity and advocate for reparations on March 25th. The resolution urges global efforts to address systematic racism and collaborate with international organizations on reparatory justice. The U.S., Argentina, Israel opposed the resolution, while 52 countries abstained from the vote. The United Nations General Assembly voted to declare the African slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity on Wednesday, March 25th. The vote also included a resolution calling for reparations. The vote, which was led by John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, took place on the International Day of Remembrance of the victims of slavery in the transatlantic slave trade. In the end, 123 countries voted in favor of the resolution, while The U.S., Argentina, Israel voted against. 52 countries, including the U.K. and all 27 European Union members, abstained from the vote. The resolution said the African slave trade was the gravest crime against humanity because the definitive break in world history, scale, duration, systematic nature, brutality, and enduring consequences that continue to structure the lives of all people through radicalized regimes of labor, property, and capital. The resolution was intended to affirm the importance of justice, human rights, and dignity, as well as emphasizing that claims for reparations represent a concrete steps towards remedy. The United States representative to the United Nations Economic and Social Council, Ambassador Negra, issued a letter explaining the U.S.'s vote against the resolution. The United States remains steadfast in its opposition and condemnation of the historic wrongs that resulted from the transatlantic slave trade, the trans-Saharan slave trade, and all other forms of slavery. We remain committed to the acknowledgement that these are historical wrongs, Negra wrote. Despite this, the United States observed that the context of this resolution remains highly problematic in countless aspects. Consequently, the United States cannot support the adoption of this resolution. The U.S. does not recognize legal right to reparation or historical wrongs that were not illegal under international law at the time they occurred. Negra continued. The United States also strongly objects to the resolution attempt to rank crimes against humanity in any type of hierarchy. Negra continued, the assertion that some crimes against humanity are less severe than others objectively diminishes the suffering of countless victims and survivors of other atrocities throughout history. Negra's letter also defended President Ford against critiques of his previous comments on Black history in the United States, saying, "We reject any such suggestions." Negra's state echoed similar sentiments from the United Kingdom and the European nation, ambassadors to the United Nations. The United Kingdom and the United Nations ambassadors James Kirky called the history of slavery and the transatlantic slave trade abhorrent. However, he wrote the United Kingdom is firmly of the view that we must not create a hierarchy of historical atrocities. Kokori wrote that when done, it simplifies the complexity of vast-scale suffering endured in different contexts and could diminish other communities' traumatic experiences who were suffering. Suffering was just felt as strongly. No single set of atrocities should be regarded as more or less significant than another, Kokari wrote. The European Union chose Cyprus Deputy UN Ambassador, United Nations Ambassador Gabrielle Machello to share the bloc's reasoning. She reiterated the United Kingdom's statements in her explanation letter and addressed the implication of a hierarchy among atrocity crimes, adding that the use of superlatives in the context of crimes against humanity is not legally accurate. She also addressed the resolution's unbalanced interpretation of historical events is at odds with accepted United Nations practice, citing concerns with certain legal references and assertions that are either inaccurate or inconsistent with international law. The approval of the resolution will require United Nations member nations to discuss steps to eradicate systematic racism and ensure reciprocity justice, accelerate exclusive development with equal access to education, health, employment, housing, and a safe environment. It also requested a collaboration about reparations and reconciliation with the African Union, Caribbean Community Organization of American States, and the United Nations bodies. Let me tell y'all something. The reason why this is triggering to the United States and to the UK and Israel, because those countries do not care about wrongs being done. And do we need to mention that the president raped a 13-year-old girl and judged women's vulva and vaginal tightness and forced them to perform fellatio on him? Do we need to go back to that? Because that's an atrocity of a crime. And the president can't serve on a New York board for 3 years. Had to pay a lot of money, but somehow got out of it. Used campaign funds to pay an adult star to spank him. Wanted to put up 5 black men for the death penalty. This is the allegations that he raped E. Jean Carroll was substantially true, according to U.S. federal judge. Shall I keep going of the other atrocities that the president has done? And his supporters have done it. Oh, his supporters are criminals as well. Deplorables, to use Hillary Clinton's words. And his administration, yeah, remember Pete Hesh that sent out war plans on the Sentinel app and got to the area of the Atlantic. Let's not do this. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Now, our president, who should have been president, Kamala Harris, is doing something very big in my state of Arkansas. Let's take a look. Announcing our Fisher Shackelford 2026 Awards dinner guest, Vice President Kamala Harris. Saturday, April 25th in Little Rock, Arkansas. She will be the guest for the dinner. And the fact that she is doing it from my state, first of all, I am so just excited and elated that she could speak anywhere. But the fact that she's going to my home state is so significant because, as y'all know, the Little Rock 9, those 9 Black kids that went to school so everybody could get education, and many more amazing Black history facts and moments and experiences shaped that place. Also, John H. Johnson was born in Arkansas City, Arkansas. And for example, I don't know if you know this, but we talked about this in Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Anthony Anderson's dad is from Little Rock, Arkansas. There's a lot of history y'all don't know about that great state. And the governor better treat her with the utmost respect. But see, Arkansas already doesn't like your ass. Like your daughter said, one day, mommy, you could be pretty. That's what your daughter said to you. To you. I'm not saying anything rude about the governor. That's what her daughter said, okay? Let's roll on. Here is the intel that you need to know here from krk.com. And by the way, I love this. I predicted a lot about what's happening. Nanny boo boo, I told you so. Actually, this is Kamala Harris' statement. Give me a moment, y'all. I just want you to know, this is what Kamala Harris and every Black and minority tried to tell y'all. Okay, this is our response.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
2 more times.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
One more time.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago. And what did I say will happen when I told you? Exactly what just happened.
Let's go back to the article. Little Rock, Arkansas. Former Vice President Kamala Harris is set to make her first keynote address since the 2024 election in Arkansas next month, according to the Arkansas Democratic Party. So you can get your tickets at goodchange.app/donate/2026FS. The former vice president will headline the 2026 Fisher Shackelford dinner on April 25th at the Wally Allen Ballroom inside the Little Rock Convention Center. Party leaders say the event marks a significant moment as it will be Harris's first major keynote speech following last year's, the last presidential cycle, rather. Arkansas Democrats Vice Chair Jamie Cotton said, "We are so honored for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I could not be more grateful that Vice President Harris chose Arkansas as her first keynote speech following the 2024 election. Vice President Harris is the national leader who most embodies the spirit of our Fisher Shack for Dinner. As the 49th Vice President of the United States and the first woman in American history to hold the office, there would be no one better to keynote this incredible event and celebrate our remarkable honorees. I've worked tirelessly to bring her Arkansas and to make this happen, and I cannot wait to share this historic evening with all of you." The Fisher Shack for Dinner was established in 2014 to recognize the legacies of Lai Shackelford, the first Black female mayor of Little Rock, and Jimmy Lou Fisher, the state's longest-serving treasurer. Each year, the event highlights women who have made significant contributions in their communities and serve as role models for future generations. This year's honorees include Deborah Mitchell, Representative Tippy McCullough, and Addie Jones. The Arkansas Democratic Party plans to provide additional details about the Vice President's visit at noon Thursday. Tickets are available for the dinner by clicking here. I'm going to show y'all that website. So just in case you in Little Rock, or if you want to make a trip to Little Rock, okay, you got, child, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look right here, look right here, look right here, look right here. All tickets are sold out because people made their mind up. Individual ticket dinner sold out. Young Democrats 35 and under sold out. Table of 10 tickets sold out. Blue State sponsor sold out. Diamond sponsor sold out. Presenting sponsor sold out. Okay, now even though those are sold out, full page 5-inch by 8-inch dinner program at $300 a ticket. That's available. This is a program ad only, does not include ticket for the dinner. Have a page, 5 inches, 4 inches, dinner program ad, $250 a ticket. Core page, 2.5 inches by 4 inches, dinner program ad, $150 a ticket. And then right here, can't attend but would like to give. Congratulations to my damn state. Y'all have a wonderful time. That will be Saturday, April 25th. Wally Allen Ballroom, Little Rock Convention Center. 5 p.m. is the reception. 6 p.m. is the dinner and program. Congratulations. Oh, man. What a good Friday we are having here on Bringing This Virtual Tour Live. Now, we got to talk about some robots, y'all. When I saw this, I'm like, oh, Bumblebee would be saving this robot for sure. So let's look at it here. This is from ABC 7 Eyewitness News. In Chicago, 2 delivery robots crashed into CTA bus shelters days apart. One incident caught on camera. So
in Chicago, one of those bots crashed.
Let me go back here.
Another food delivery robot causing damage in Chicago. One of those bots crashed into a bus shelter at North and Larrabee in the Old Town neighborhood today. A Coco Robotics vice president confirms it will pay for repairs. He says this is the first time one of that company's robots has collided with the structure. And just this past Sunday, another robot crashed into a CTA bus shelter.
And then the eyes blinked, y'all.
At Grande Racine in Westtown.
I have a better video of that. Y'all give me one moment.
Robotics says it's investigating this, and the city confirms that company is also covering the costs of the repair.
So give me a moment, y'all, because I got a video on that. Hang on, y'all. I know I sent it to myself. I send so much stuff to my messenger in terms of destinations because when I'm off, I'm always seeing stuff. So where is it? Hey, if I type in ABC 7, maybe let me see. ABC 7, Chicago. Okay, here it is. Here, this is the video right here. All right, so here is the video, y'all. Right here, look at this. Look at the eyes, y'all. Look at the eyes. Look. It feels so and trying to back away. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do this. The double blink, the eyes of the robot after he breaks the glass look like he knew he flicked up. I'm getting tired today. I can hear his little voice. You can't blame the poor robot. How many times have you walked in the glass? He blinked twice. How the fuck am I going to explain this? They're going to turn me into a PS2. I know it. So shout out to the robot. Bumblebee in the Autobots will make sure this bot is okay. Okay. Now we gotta get to 47, y'all. We have to. I know I don't want to do it either, but you guys need to know what's going on because just. Because there was some news that was made this morning. And believe me, when y'all see what I'm about to show y'all, it's mind-boggling. So here we go. So the first thing you need to know is that 47 cast a mail-in ballot in Florida, even as he calls the method cheating. You heard me correctly. You heard me correctly. You heard me correctly. 47 cast a mail-in ballot again in Florida, even as he calls the method cheating. 47 cast a mail-in ballot again in Florida, even as he calls the method cheating. The president cast a mail-in ballot in the upcoming Florida special election, according to county records. So, the president, his wife, and his son Barron all put in mail-in ballots. Coincidence? I think not. Shout out to the Incredibles, by the way. So President 47 cast a mail-in ballot in an upcoming Florida special election, according to Palm County Beach Records, as he publicly condemns the voting method as fraudulent. Mail-in voting means mail-in cheating. I call it mail-in cheating, and we got to do something about 47 cent Monday. But yet he just casted a mail-in ballot for upcoming Florida special election. Public records indicate his mail ballot was received and counted by election officials in Palm Beach County, where he's registered to vote, though the records don't detail how it was delivered to election officials. It's a familiar refrain and action from 47, who has often criticized mail-in voting as rife with fraud. He has used such rhetoric to push a massive elections overhaul bill in Congress called the Save America Act. The bill went in mail-in vote, as he has suggested in public comments. As President 47 has said, the Save America Act has common sense exceptions for Americans to use mail-in ballots, like illness, disability, military, or travel, but universal mail-in voting should not be allowed because it's highly susceptible to fraud. As everyone knows, the president is a resident of Palm Beach and participates in Florida elections, but he obviously primarily lives at the White House, Washington, D.C. This is a non-story White House spokesperson, Olivia Wells said a statement. No, it's a story. Because even CBS News, who is now MAGA News, even said that the president is doing too much. 47 was in Palm Beach over the weekend. Early voting ran through Sunday. This is the first time 47 has voted by mail while condemning the method. He did so in 2020. At the time, NBC News asked 47 how he reconciled his criticism with mail-in voting with the fact that he voted by mail. You know why I voted? Because I happen to be in the White House. I won't be able to go to Florida to vote, he said. There's a big difference between somebody who's out of state and does a ballot and everything is still certified, everything else, he said then before he claimed without evidence that thousands of people were signing ballots fraudulently in their living rooms. I think mail-in voting is a terrible thing. I think if you vote, you should go. NPR reported at the time that his ballot was hand-delivered by a third party. 47 blamed the expansion of mail-in voting during the pandemic in 2020 for his loss in his second presidential bid, though there is no evidence of widespread voter fraud in American elections. Since then, mail has been at the center of 47's repeated false claims about election security. In his State of the Union address this year, 47 called for no more crooked mail-in ballots and said cheating is rampant in our elections. Well, it takes a cheer to know a cheer, 47, but nonetheless, 47 has posted on social media that he would want mail-in voting to be available only in cases of illness, disability, military, or travel. Mail-in ballots are verified in different ways depending on states, often by checking voters' signatures against their voter registrations. 47 made his comments Monday as he touted the Save America Act, which would add voter ID and documentary of proof of citizenship requirements to federal elections nationwide. 47 said he won't sign any bill until it reaches his desk, but the measure is stalled in the Senate, where it lacks the requisite 60 votes to pass under current rules. 47 has suggested the Save America Act would end mail-in voting, which is a true proposed law, will make mail-in voting more complicated. Voters will have to photocopy their photo IDs to submit alongside the ballots, but it would in the practice. In his remarks on Monday in Memphis, Tennessee. Wait, does he know that Memphis has black people in it? Okay. 47 also reiterated a false claim he's made before, saying it was brought to my attention that we're the only country that does mail-in voting. Voters cast ballots through the mail in at least 32 countries, according to tracking by a Swedish organization, the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance, which it says supports democracy worldwide. Florida has a slate of state legislative elections Tuesday to fill vacant seats, including in the state House district. That includes Mar-a-Lago. 47 carried the district by about 11 percentage points in the 2024 presidential race, according to the Down Ballot, a left-leaning political site that tracks partisan changes in state special elections. 47 endorsed Republican John Maples in the race and encouraged people to get out and vote on True Social this month. Maples faced Democrat Emily Gregory. Since 47 began his second term, Democrats have flipped 9 state legislative seats around the country in special elections, in addition to gains they made in regularly scheduled legislative elections in New Jersey and Virginia last year. So here's the thing. If the Senate flips to blue and the House of Representatives flips to blue, he's screwed. So get to the work, everybody, okay? All right. Now, remember the special election that he used the mail-in ballot for? Remember that? Okay. So, Democrat flips Republican held Florida State House district that includes 47's Mar-a-Lago. So his district is going to be ran by a woman. Even Fox News had a report on it. Oh, happy day when Jesus walks. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, how I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Democrat Emily Gregory narrowly won the special election for the district Tuesday night. The Associated Press projects 47 carried the area in 2024. Oh, man. Democrat Emily Gregory won a special election Tuesday for the Florida State House district that includes President 47's Mar-a-Lago resort, flipping the seat from Republican control, the Associated Press reports. Gregory beat Republican John Maples, which John Maples, I believe, oh my God, look at this. So a black man couldn't finish. My Lord Jesus, man. Man. That's a damn shame. Damn shame. Damn shame. Moving on. Who 47 endorsed in the race for a seat that has been vacant since August when Mike Carcel resigned from legislature, was appointed Palm Beach County Clerk. Gregory had 51% of the vote to 49% for Maples, with all precincts reporting. Democrats have performed well in special elections during 47's second term, with the party pointing to those results as a sign of strength ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. Florida's A7th district is the 10th GOP held state legislative seat. Democrats have flipped around the country since 47 took office again this year. Republicans have not flipped any Democrat state legislative seats during that time. 47 carried this Florida's legislative district by about 11 percentage points in 2024, according to the Down Ballot, a left-leaning political site that tracks special elections. And winning on 47's little home turf carries special significance for Democrats. Democrats can run and win anywhere, including 47's backyard. Florida Democrat Party Chair Nikki Fried said a joint statement with the Palm Beach County Democrat Party. Some of the most significant events of 47's second term has taken place in Mar-a-Lago, including the direction of 6 major military actions, most recently the start with the war on Iran. 47 casted a ballot in special election in Baton Maples, a former council member in Lake Clark Shores, in both the special primary and the special general election, exhorting social media followers to turn out and vote. So I'm going to say the quiet part out loud here in a bit. Gregory, a business owner, was running for office for the first time. Her campaign was keyed in on rising costs and promised that she would focus on the issue she was elected. Maples touted his business experience and pledged to cut taxes. The Palm Beach County race was one of the most 3 legislative special elections on the ballot around Florida on Tuesday, for 4th decided by default after the Republican candidate ran unopposed. One of the races is still too close to call. Democrat Brian Nathan is leading Republican Josie Tonkow by less than half a percentage point, with nearly all of the vote counted in a Tampa area state Senate district previously held by the GOP. Republican Hillary Hollery also held a state House seat in Central Florida for a party. The special elections are taking place as 47's approval rating sits in the high 30s to low 40s in the most public polling, which has influenced elections throughout the U.S. to the point where the Harris poll, the one that did every year, they're not doing it anymore. His rating and his polling is that bad that they decided to stop doing it. Over the past year, Americans have largely taken a dim view of the war with Iran public polling as it has dominated media coverage of the 47 administration for a month now. So here's the gag, right? Your base MAGA don't like black people or minorities. So of course they weren't going to go out and vote for a black person. It had to be a white person. That's the gag, darling. That's the gag. That's the gag. That's the gag. But that's not all. Oh, no. Check this out. Shout out to Billie Jean Nelson.
Look. Definitely nothing to see here. Move along.
Give me a moment, y'all.
Look.
I swear today's show has been just God.
Look. Definitely nothing to see here. Move along. Fortune magazine doesn't know what they're talking about. So you're aware, the U.S. Treasury just declared the U.S. insolvent. Insolvent. That means this motherfucker has bankrupted the United States. Huh? A man who has bankrupted everything somehow is now also bankrupted our fucking country. The U.S. government is insolvent. This is not hyperbole. It's the conclusion drawn directly from the Treasury Department's own consolidated financial statements for fiscal 2025. Okay, so the numbers, 6.06 trillion in total assets against 47.78 trillion in total liabilities. But here's the best part. As of September 30th, of last year. Let me put this into context so that you might understand. McDonald's and wants a Big Mac, and the Big Mac is $47, and he says, all I have is $6, they're gonna say, get McFucked. Like, excuse me, bitch? You're not getting a Big Mac because you don't have money to McFucking do so. It's fine. It's fine. The world's on real anymore. Do with that as you will, because nothing matters. Nothing matters. Oh,
shout out to Billie Jean Nelson. So yes, basically the United States is broke because the rest of y'all voted for a dumb fuck that has been broke. You proud of yourselves? No, seriously, you proud of yourselves? How does that, did that elevate you in any fashion? Is your life better because of it? You know that question where they ask, are you better off 4 years? Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? The United States is broke, in case you didn't know. Now, that's not the only thing that happened. From the White House, child, listen. No, we don't. No. Give me a moment, y'all. So here's this here. President 47 addresses DEI discrimination by federal contractors. Today, 47 signed an executive order eliminating all racially discriminatory diversity, equity, inclusion DEI practices by federal contractors and their subcontractors, ensuring merit-based and efficient contracting and employment. The org requires that all federal contracts that are subject to Federal Property and Administrative Services Act include a clause prohibiting contractors and their subcontractors from engaging in racially discriminatory DEI practices. The order directs the Office of Management and Budget to issue guidance to contracting agencies to ensure compliance and identify economic sectors that pose a particular risk of engaging in racially discriminatory DEI practices. The order authorizes contracting agencies to cancel, terminate, or suspend contracts and to suspend or debar contractors for failure to comply. The order directs the Attorney General to prioritize potential claims under the False Claims Act against contractors and subcontractors that are in violation of contractual terms prohibiting racially discriminatory DEI activities and ensuring the prompt review of related civil actions brought by private persons. The order directs the Federal Acquisition Regulatory Control to amend federal acquisition regulations to include this clause and remove any conflicting provisions. So let's talk about check this out here. I want y'all to see this. In the fiscal year 2024, the U.S. federal government committed approximately $755 billion to contractors for goods and services ranging from defense technology and healthcare. So I just want y'all to see when it comes to government contracts, right? Key industries serving government contracts: defense and aerospace, manufacturing and servicing weaponry, aircraft and advanced technology systems, information technology, IT, software development, cybersecurity, cloud services, and hardware procurement, construction and infrastructure, building and maintain government facilities, roads and bridges. Black people built the White House. Medical, healthcare and medical, provide medical supplies, pharmaceuticals, and staffing for hospitals and clinics. They try to get rid of nursing as a degree program. Let's keep going. Oh, and did we mention that Linda McMahon confused AI for A1 steak sauce? Yeah, of that. Professional services, consulting, management, legal services, and research and development, R&D, research and development. Logistics and transportation, facility management, logistics support, and transportation services. So, because he wants to be a racist, his administration wants to be a racist, and his supporters. You remember that cloud strike thing that happened? Guess what? Because DEI is no longer available, all these different industries here, now they're going to have to take the bulk of those contracts, all the white people. And when the white people have too many contracts, guess what? A lot of stuff is going to start failing. Did I just mention that the United States is insolvent because the president has bankrupted America? And he's cut off DEI for government contracts that help make the country run. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. No. That's not all. Okay. So, check this out. U.S. Treasury plans to put 47 signature on new paper currency in first for sitting president. That's right. Yeah. The U.S. Treasury Department plans to put President 47 signature on all new U.S. paper currency, the agency announced on Thursday. The move would be a first for a sitting president. Traditionally, U.S. paper currency carries signature of the Treasury Secretary and the Treasurer, not the president. It's the latest instance of 47 put his name and likeness on American cultural institutions following his renaming of the U.S. Institute of Peace. Why would he rename the U.S. Institute of Peace when he's a non-peaceful person? That's wrong. The Candice Center performing arts venue, which, by the way, he hosted the Candice Center Arts, which a president has never done that. Then he complained about the center, said that people got to attend residency. Then he's shutting down the Performing Arts Center, and then it's going to do renovations, and it's going to move to another venue. A new class of battleships, among other tributes to himself. The plans come in tandem with an ongoing effort to get 47's face on a coin. I'm not joking with you all. This is real. What I'm reporting is real. What I'm reporting is actual stuff that you really need to know about. But hey, talking about Krishan Rock and Carissa Shields and, here, there, and everywhere of the gunk of Zeus and everything else in between is way more important than knowing that the president is destroying the country, and I guess it won't matter until he destroys something that's personal in your life. But let's continue. Which has also drawn criticism since federal law prohibits the depiction of a living U.S. president on U.S. currency. So he's breaking federal law. Shocking concept. Earlier this month, a federal arts commission approved the final design for a 24-karat gold commemorative coin bearing 47's image to help celebrate America's 250th birthday on July 4th. By the way, can I just say this? At my job, I've seen so many America products. I've seen in consumer packaged goods industry, here, there, everywhere. Y'all, the only reason why he is celebrating this hard because it's a celebration for himself. He wants to say, I love America, this, that, and the third. It's like, bruh. Like, oh, wow, America's been around for 250 years. That's great. But it's looking very white in this celebration. Let's keep going. The vote by the U.S. Commission of Fine Arts, whose members are supporters of the Republican president, were appointed by him earlier this year, was without objection. Of course, without objection, because he appointed y'all. The Treasury says the plan. The Treasury says the plan to include 47 signature all new paper currency is intended to honor the nation's 250th birthday. And that the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent's signature will also appear on the currency. Bessent said in a statement, there is no more powerful way to recognize the historical achievements of our great country than U.S. dollar bills bearing 47's name. So a person who has bankrupted the country and we know him to be cheap is putting himself on the cheapest bill, the dollar bill. Okay, all right, just keep it that buck. Michael Baroldo, director of the Center for Monetary Financial History at Rutgers, said the move will undoubtedly come with political pushback, but I do not know if he has crossed any legal red lines since the Treasury Secretary may have the authority to decide who signs the currency. In 1862, Congress authorized the Treasury Secretary to design print paper currency known as greenbacks to finance the Civil War. The U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing is responsible for all paper currency, while the U.S. Mint produces all the coins. According to the Federal Reserve, more than 2 trillion in Federal Reserve notes are in circulation, and they also got rid of the penny. Democrats criticize the move in part because the announcement comes as Americans are facing rising costs at the grocery store and the gas pump. The war in Iran, which began on February 28th, has caused oil and gas prices to soar, deepening people's affordability concerns. Representative Sherno Brown, Democrat of Ohio, tweeted on Twitter Thursday evening that the Treasury's plan is gross and un-American, but at least will remind us who to thank when we pay more for gas, goods, and groceries, she said. U.S. Treasurer Brandon Beach said in a statement that paying 47 cents on the American U.S. currency is not only appropriate, but also well deserved. Well deserved. He's putting his signature to a dollar bill. Okay. Ordo said it also means that for many years now, those bills will be collector's items. No one's going to be collecting those bills. I promise you that. Beanie Babies are more valuable than those dollar bills to come. All right, so let's keep going, y'all. We're almost done. I know it's been a show. Shout out to rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years on to the next 25. Tornado warning towards Northeast Ohio on high alert. Protect yourself. Listen to the meteorologist. Don't listen to Pookie, Ray, and them. Okay, listen. Angel Love, RNBSN should be Angel Love Lee, RSNBSN, but that's neither here or there. Media takeout, but not media takeout, but rollout.com. We'll give you grace. Bravo's Married to Medicine, and the cover is covering. Oh my God, I love this. Listen, I hope she got this hanging up in her house because I would hang it up in my house. I would. For sure. In a world where reality television often reduces women to their relationship, Angel Love refused to be defined by a title. The nurse, entrepreneur, and faith-driven creator has spent over 15 years building a career in healthcare while simultaneously developing a brand, raising children, and evolving in her personal life. Now stepping into the spotlight of Married to Medicine, she's bringing something the show hasn't always had, a woman who stands entirely on her own. In the words of Mariah Huck, "Quad, you're not married to medicine, my love." In this exclusive interview with Rolling Out, Love opens up about love, lost legacy, and what it truly means to be committed to medicine and to herself. You're a part of Married to Medicine. How do you define your role on a show rooted in marriage? I believe Married to Medicine is about women who are connected to medicine, whether you're married in it or fully committed to it. That's a nurse role, 15 years of experience. 15 years of experience, Robin Dixon, okay, and Giselle Bryant. Do y'all have any years of experience in anything? I don't think so. Okay. All right, moving on. I represent that space authentically. I'm also continuing to grow within my field by pursuing my doctorate in nursing while balancing motherhood, entrepreneurship. As y'all know, she has her own scrub line. Angel Love Nursing Scrubs. So her line is Life Angel Uniforms. We covered that on Brayley's Virtual Tour Live here during one of our review shows, after shows. So I bring the perspective of a modern woman in medicine, someone who is building, evolving, creating her own legacy within healthcare. Do you ever feel the pressure from viewers about not fitting the traditional married child of the show? There were moments where I felt that pressure, but I think people don't always know my full story. I was previously married. I experienced a very significant loss that changed how I approach love and relationships. Because of that, I move differently now. I'm more intentional, more protective of my peace, more mindful about who I allow into my life. It's not about fitting a tile, it's about honoring my journey and growing through it. How's your perspective on love and relationships evolved over the years, especially being in the public eye? Hence, this is not your first time around speaking. My perspective on love has evolved into something much deeper. I'm more intentional now. I value alignment, understanding, truly being connected to my partner. For me, it's important that we're both grounded in God. I'm able to go to Him together, especially during difficult moments. I no longer believe in forcing anything. I believe in allowing God to naturally cultivate the union. What does a healthy relationship look like for you today, and has reality TV changed your standards and or opinions and or options in the dating pool? A healthy relationship is built on unity. It's two people praying together, understanding each other's needs, and approaching life as a team. I don't believe in me versus you. It's always us versus the problem. That mindset creates strength, stability, and real partnership. Do you feel like successful independent women are expected to shrink to make relationships work? No, a strong woman should never have to shrink. Everything she's been through has shaped her strength, her success, and her identity. The right man will meet her where she is, honor her, and build with her, not try to minimize her. Real love is about growing together, not diminishing one another. You're a nurse and an entrepreneur. How has your background, healthcare, shaped the way you move business? Since I was a little girl, I've always had a business mindset, a passion for entertainment, but I also had a heart to serve. That naturally led me to healthcare. Now I'm in a space where I'm able to merge all those passions together through my life brand. Through my brand, Life Angels, I've created a faith-based scrub line that empowers women in healthcare while still pursuing entertainment, using my platform to showcase every part of who I am. It's coming all full circle. My God, jeez. Angel Lee is her fucking name. Angel Lovely, Angel Lee, Miss Lee, if you're nasty. Jesus. Benefits. Child, as I come and go through her, as she comes and goes through me. Child, okay, let's roll. What has been the biggest? I swear if Angel ever sees me at broadcast, like, I keep Braylon away from me. He claimed me even though I don't claim him. It's all in love, y'all. It's all from love, grace, and space. What has been the biggest misconception people have about you, the nurse, the entrepreneur, or the reality star, and how often do you really work? The biggest misconception about me is that people don't fully know my story. Some assume that because I'm on reality TV that I'm not actively working in healthcare, but I am. I'm constantly evolving. I've built in real estate. I've launched a successful scrub line. Say acting, I'm always growing. I wear many hats and take pride in becoming the best version of myself in every area of my life. I've also been on Basketball Wives. What's the biggest difference between that experience and Married to Medicine? But Basketball Wives, I was introduced through my relationship at the time, but Married to Medicine, I stand on my own. I earned my place through my background in healthcare, my education, my experience as a nurse. That makes this journey much more personal and grounded for me. How have you grown from your first time on reality TV to now? I've grown spiritually and mentally. I've learned the power of my words and how important it is to be intentional about what I speak over my life. I also understand the importance of leadership, being a role model for my children and for other women watching. I've learned to stand in who I am, not shrink, and trust that everything I've been through has shaped me into the woman I'm becoming. My relationship with God continues to guide me through it all. What have you learned about navigating friendships and conflict when the cameras are rolling? I've learned to stay true to myself. Not everything you see is always what it appears to be, so you have to trust your intuition. At the end of the day, I focus on being genuine, standing in my truth, and moving with integrity no matter the environment. Come through with the nurse coat. And I need Rihanna to make her Savage Fenty model, okay? Please and thank you on the double. Do you embrace the contrast you bring to the title Married to Medicine? Yes, I definitely embrace the contrast I bring to Married to Medicine. For years, it looked like you had to be married to be a part of this world. I represent a modern woman in healthcare. Let me tell you something. I believe Mariah Huck respects Angel Love more than Quad. And y'all won't, and y'all never will fight me on that. I've worked in this field for over 15 years. I look like so many women today who are balancing career, life, and personal growth. The show started over a decade ago, but we've evolved. What it looked like then doesn't have to look the same now. To me, Married to Medicine can mean many things. You can be married into it or fully commit to it. Because let me tell you something, being married to you, being about your career, depending on the level of the intensity and the investment, some people are married to their career. So I'm married to the mic, right? Some people are married to the tech, right? Some people are married to the fashion. Some people are married to the craft, arts and crafts, right? Artistry. And that's why I represent. As we approach the reunion season finale, what do you want people to truly understand about Angel Love the season, about the headlines and assumption? This season, you saw parts of me, and because there's only so much time, there were many real moments, responsibilities, and layers of my life that didn't fully make it to screen. I came into this experience contributing to meaningful moments and even helping bring people together in ways that viewers didn't get to didn't fully get to see. At the same time, I was balancing real life, being a full-time nurse, a present mother, and navigating life as a single woman while still showing up. What people may not have seen is the depth of what I carry, the responsibilities, the sacrifices, and the strength it takes to keep going every single day. Like so many women, I've experienced things that shape how I move today, loss, growth, and learning how to stand strong even when things aren't easy. But through it all, God's been my foundation. So what I want people to understand is this: I'm not just what you saw, I'm everything that kept going, even when it wasn't shown. There's still so much to learn. I want to read that 2 more times. I'm not just what you saw, I'm everything that kept going even when it wasn't shown. I'm not just what you saw, I'm everything that kept going even when it wasn't shown. Angel Lovely, congratulations. I love Angel. I think she could carry her own show, quite frankly. Just like Dr. Mimi and Steve should have their own spinoff show. And what of it? Shout out to that. And not to mention, too, this show today, even though it has had its glitches, believe me, this is one of the best shows, live streams, and tours I think I've ever done, because you have gotten to see today I'm not gonna say the culmination, but I will say you got to hear the melody and the rhythm and the power of what we do. I mean, we mentioned Megan Thee Stallion, Jill Scott, Kamala Harris, Angel Love, 4 Black women doing amazing things in one show. You know, it's amazing. We always love to click our button and stream live the negative of us, but we rarely click our button to showcase the best of us. I guess negativity is the only way you can make a paycheck. Lord Jesus, but yet you don't allow anything negative into your life, right? Moving on. Finally, y'all, Candice Owens from blacknews.com. Candice Owens calls 47 a coward for not delivering his promises to Americans. No, I'm not lying to y'all. Candice Owens calls 47 a coward for not delivering on his promises to Americans. Candice Owens calls 47 a coward for not delivering on his promises to Americans. Here we go. Longtime 47 supporter, Candice Owens criticized President 47 for breaking campaign promises, saying he's betrayed voters and dragged the U.S. into needless conflicts abroad. She actually said this publicly. Oh my God. She calls the president a coward for prioritizing politics over American lives. Owens, 36, made the remarks on a March 9th episode of her YouTube podcast. She said 4779 has failed to deliver on key pledges he made to sports. 47 has very clearly betrayed the American people. She said, adding he has disappointed those who helped him bring him to office. That includes you. According to AOL, she specifically cited 47's promises, including lower gas prices and end to forever war. She argued that recent U.S. actions, including airstrikes on Iran, which, by the way, Iran did like chalk drawing of a ship, and the U.S. bombed it, and it was nothing there. You can't make this stuff up going against those commitments. She said the strikes hit multiple targets in Iran, including a school that led to heavy casualties, with reports claiming hundreds of deaths, mostly children. The strikes also reportedly targeted Iran leadership, with Moteba Kamala named the new supreme leader. Owens blamed 47 for the U.S. military deaths ties to the ongoing conflict. She called him a coward and claimed his late friend Charlie Kirk was the first casualty of the Iran conflict. Kirk, the Turning Point founder, was piled in Utah in 2025. Owens, once a strong 47 supporter, says she has distanced herself from his political movement. Oh, no, you don't get to do that, heifer. No. Once you are on, you don't get off. Now, there have been other people who have apologized, and we ain't forgetting shit. And we don't forgive, y'all. We can't, we won't, we never will. Unless in 2028, y'all do the right thing and vote for Kamala Harris, or you vote for, Wes Moore, and Jasmine Crockett being vice president, and I will be the press secretary, and Jasmine Crockett will be Jasmine Crockett Lee, Jasmine Lee, Miss Lee, if you're nasty, okay? Whoever's the Democratic nominee, as long as they have a platform that gets us out of this shithole that y'all put us in, when y'all do that, and y'all have been consistent for as long as y'all have allowed this hellhole to be here, so it's going to take, so for the 8 years y'all call, so it's going to take 8 years for us to forgive y'all. And that's being very gracious. She says she's off that hardcore MAGA 47 train, arguing that his leadership has shifted away from what supporters expected. Still, she said Americans are beginning to see how political divisions on both sides can lead to repeated cycles of frustration and loss. No, there's not political divisions on both sides. There's division on y'all side, Candice, for being dumbasses. And the gag is y'all are upset at us for calling y'all out as dumbasses. That's the real division. Child, that's the show. I can't. I can't. I won't. I never will allow the ish to be ishing. Okay. So, with that being said, a couple of positive news stories for you all right here. So, this is her new hair line, Cardi B's new hairline, Grow Good. So, you see $14 there. Okay. Wash Cycle repair shampoo, $14.99. Soft serve repair conditioner, $14.99. Wash Cycle Plus repair shampoo, extra repair, $14.99. Soft serve plus repair conditioner, $14.99. Get Rich Hydrating Mask, $19.99. Everything Serum Multifunction Serum, $17.99. So shout out to that there. Now, I saw this, and I want y'all to see it too. These are our positive news stories as we get ready to wrap up.
A lot of people who don't believe Harriet Tubman existed, we got her relative right here.
Hi, my name is Deirdre Johnson Stanford, and I am a great-great-great-grandniece of Aunt Harriet. I would like young people to know that whatever they have in their heart that they want to do, they can do it. If Aunt Harriet, who was this tall, shorter than me, and the strength of a bull, she was very strong, can take people, bring them back north and get them free, go to Canada and back. So whatever you want to do in life, put yourself into it and you can do it.
So I wanted to showcase that to y'all. That really made me happy. Then people are trying to give to the TSA agents. Tyler Perry is one of them. Tyler Perry was allegedly spied at Atlanta's Hartsfield Jackson Airport, attempting to give a significant amount of money to TSA workers during the government shutdown. However, workers were unable to accept the money due to federal rules that prohibit TSA officers from receiving gifts at security checkpoints. Officials noted that while individual workers can't accept donations, TSA unions are allowed to collect and distribute support to employees. So, Tyler, that's what you need to do. But shout out to Tyler trying to do the right thing in the neighborhood. And by the way, y'all, I don't know if y'all knew about this, but I saw this sister right here, the Alpha Cat syndrome. And this history is fascinating. Here we go.
Cinco de Mayo has to do with Black history, and it intertwines with Juneteenth. Let me tell you. So the United States was going through a civil war. The North was going against the South. But what a lot of people tend to forget is that the North and the South asked for help from other European countries. So the South asked the French for help. And during this time, the French had the best military in the world. And the French said, of course, we. So the French came over into the Americas to help the South. But while the French were here next to Mexico, they decided to go over to Mexico to collect a debt. But apart from collecting a quote-unquote debt, the French wanted to take the Black Mexicans and enslave them. So they went into Puebla. Now, if you didn't know this, at the time, Puebla was filled with a lot of Afro-Mexican and Native Mexicans, but we just call them Mexican. Puebla didn't
I want to pause that there. So for everybody saying Cardi B ain't black, the lies y'all telling. Let's keep going.
have a military. It was just civilians. So when the French got there, they thought it would be quick and easy. But a bunch of civilians, non-military, no soldiers, no form of training, beat their ass. All these civilians beat the French so bad that the French decided to pull out of the United States Civil War because they were so embarrassed. That is known as La Batalla de Puebla. That happened on Cinco de Mayo, 1862. And 5 months later, on September 22nd, 1862, President Abraham Lincoln announced the proclamation, the Emancipation Proclamation to be exact. And that was a declaration to end slavery in the Confederate States. And on January 1st, 1863, this proclamation took effect, declaring enslaved people free. And on June 19, 1865, Union General Gordon Granger arrived at Galveston, Texas, and informed everyone of General Order Number 3, informing enslaved people that they were free. And that is how Cinco de Mayo intertwines with Juneteenth. Now, the French did beat the Mexican in the French-Mexican War, but had they kept some of their people fighting alongside the South, they probably would have lost the war, and that's why they pulled out of the South. And fun fact, most Mexican cities do not celebrate Cinco de Mayo, only the touristic ones. So to our Black brothers and sisters, Cinco de Mayo is also your holiday.
Shout out to the Alpha Cat Syndrome. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. That's all I got for y'all now. Coming up a little bit later on tonight, I do have something for you all, okay? As you guys know, we cover theme parks around here quite often. And let me tell you something. It's something really cool. We just got done doing a huge live talking about, Epic Universe and a new entertainment district, bringing all 4 parks together as an entertainment district. Well, tonight, right here, the D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan Event Breakdown Town Hall. Tonight, live at 6 p.m., we're going to break down all the D23 news. I'm going to give you my take on the weight of this particular D23. So with that being said, one love, much love, all love. I feel the love. And send it right back to you. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying.